How's everyone doing? It's been a while. Let's jump into some good old Urtuk fun. I haven't played this game since last time I streamed it, which has been whew, a couple of days. So I might be a bit rusty, and I hope I don't tank the run here. Uh, so what do we have? We have the three Forsaken from the start. Blood Knight, Assassin, War Monk. I think our relics are double immortal. One on him and one on him. He's wearing it because he's injured and he does not have... Oh, he does have Angel's Pact now, okay. But still, I don't want him to die. It's really hard to find another War Monk here and I want one. So... If I remember correctly, the plan was this Valdor Fortress. But I thought this was the Valdor Fortress and I ran out here. So we're gonna do this one and this one. We need livestones anyways. The only question is, do we do weaponsmith or not? I want to attempt the massacre and see how far we go. But not sure about this one. Weaponsmith is usually not that great. Just because at this point, well, it can be okay early. When you have shitty weapons and you actually want the masterwork weapon. But at this point you have legendary weapons with mutators on them, which are generally better than any weapon you could get. And those are Viridium weapons, which are decent. And those two don't really care about their damage anyways. And everyone who does care about their damage has legendary weapons. He does only damage by bleeding. And he's just like, eh, doesn't really mind. Hey, what's up, David? Nice to see you again. Hey, same. It's been a while since I streamed the last time. But hey, here I am. We should get this regeneration in. I'm a big fan of regeneration. It's not as good if we don't fight Swampers though. It's very strong against Swampers. This is our only poison remove basically. Hastening is very strong though. Let's get regen in here instead of hastening. And do massacre. Skip the weaponsmith. He's not very worth it. Right. Let's hope we don't get slaughtered in our warm-up fight. Oh, he's we have the event going on, so we could rescue him if we wanted to. Not really. It takes a lot of effort to keep him alive. Nah, I don't think so. We don't want the shield bearer. Also, are the shields always broken? I never realized that. Are all their shields broken? Huh, apparently. Maybe not the elite ones or something? Weird. So... Massacre fights always have the question of, do you intend to do wave 2 and 3 or do you just want to do this one? And I'm not quite sure. He does have 530 damage. So he does 1060 damage on a single hit. They are much more reasonable. But the elite Berserker guys hit really hard. Then we of course have the X-Men. I think by this point, almost everyone of my team is Stalwart. Let's see. He's not yet. He really needs to be. He will be, I think, after he absorbs Strong Body. He's stalwart. He has absorbed it. He's stalwart. He's stalwart. He's stalwart. And he is. So only Somex is not stalwart. Alright. I have to be really careful about getting pulled in here. If I ever get pulled in, like say I stand here and he pulls me there and like they flank me, I'm instantly dead. I think we just have to sacrifice villagers. I don't think we do wave 2. So let's do that. This is a really hard fight in general. Massacre waves are no joke later on, which is where we are later on. So I think we just do wave 1 and call it a day. Don't really care about villagers. That's why I don't bash you. Wait, what do you mean? Alright. So one died here. They're both going for this guy. This is fine, we don't want to rescue him. He's one-on-oneing him here. Well, sure, that's fine. He doesn't die though. We have doubles and blood strength saved up, which is nice. Wait, I didn't get backstabs? Where was my second attack? Wait a second. Why did I not get a second attack here? Does it have to hit for my swift hands to proc? I clearly have a villager here, and he's clearly allied. That was weird. He has 800 damage right now. Well, he goes in 8. Do I have a full turn before them? Yeah, I have a full turn. I can swap, go here, throw him. I could get rid of him. I don't have a dance anymore. But this should be enough. I still hit pretty hard. I want to get rid of him though, but he's gonna hit him. He goes very early in the turn order, which means he will still be alive, so he blocks him and he just hits the villager. That's fine. I think we're just gonna do this one. And he needs to go. Otherwise I set up backstabs on myself. But I'm fairly confident that he will go. There it is. Why is he out of breath? Oh, because of round strike, huh? He really needs more stamina. Very badly. So we don't want to touch him for this turn because we cannot kill him. And we want him to smack a villager instead of us. What does he do then? He could come down here. But this is a very dangerous spot. They all swap in here. And they... no. I don't want him here. He could also go up here and help out. This is a pretty safe spot, especially for him who is immune to archer shots. I think that's a good place to start. Oh yeah, he has pushing crits, mobilizing crits. Very nice. He could have gone here then. Maybe pushing crits isn't so ideal against Forsaken, now that I think about it. You want the guy in front of you, and you want to mobilize him. But you don't want to push him away, because you want him to block this tile in front of you. So they cannot Lightfoot swap in. Like here it doesn't matter, because it's a corridor and stuff. Also he could totally go up and one-shot me. But he doesn't because he is lower HP, so it's fine. Uh, but let's say here, right? Mm, let's say I'm this villager and I want to control him. So all of those don't swap in here. So I want to block this access point. So they could still swap in here, up here. But let's say I want to control both of them, like the upper one with something else. So I want to control him. Uh, and I have this guy here, and he has a crit stored up. So he would immobilize him, but he would also push him back, opening this up again. And now he could move in and hit me, and then they swap around the immobilized guy, and they like quadruple hit me. This is exactly what you don't want against Forsaken. So maybe there's an argument to be made that you don't actually want pushing crits against them. Interesting. Huh. Pushing crits, of course, is very strong against everything else, but against Forsaken, maybe not. What does he do? Not much, really. He could go here. I sure as hell want to protect the assassin. Grab him closer. They have backstabs on him anyways, whatever. There it is. God damn it! That monstrosity. Killed him in a single blow. Boom. Yep. Rip this villager. We're not very concerned about anything. Like any of our allies dying. Hey, double panic. Nice. We just want to do the first one, yeah. And as I said, Somax is the first one, the only one who has no stalwart. Yo, what's up, PP Killer? Points. Hey. Showing off to the chat, nice. Yo, what's up, Lockjam? Will die via foot swapping? Yeah. Light foot swapping is a real thing. This is exactly why I like Lightfoot. Because what they are doing to the player, and everyone now can see how strong it is. I've been doing since the beginning, basically. That's why every one of my characters is Lightfoot. Because I do this all the time, right? It's just the PC, like the AI doesn't complain about it. But I've been doing the same thing all the time. It just turns out to be strong. I have no good openings here. He needs to go. He is like the biggest threat on the field right now. He is, yeah. He can still move. I'm not sure how I control him. Unfortunately, my grabbing guy goes last. Just try Conquest. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let me update the title real quick. The new emotes are unlocked. Hang on, let me show them off real quick. Dun. It was Blush, right? And it was RNG. Yeah, feels good, man. They are from Peace, I think. Let me double check real quick. Is it my face? No, that's David's face, I think. They're from Peace. He just put them together and sent them to me. And he was like, hey, I had some free time, I made them. If you want to implement them. And I was like, hey, sure. Mostly because I don't have any other, and they're cool. I think the glasses are not very visible on the X-Men. And also the blush is not very clear. But the concept is really cool. Alright. I still don't know what I want to do here. Whatever I do here could get someone killed, so I'm very hesitant to move. And I don't have clear direction. So obviously he can go here and flip him. This opens me up to backstabs, and he goes last in the turn order, like second to last. And I cannot kill him off after, is the problem. I have double blood strength to kill someone. So there's an argument to be made here to move in here with the assassin, and then I lightfoot swap around and just kill him off. But that leaves me being here in backstab position, and they all can swap in and backstab me to death. This is very awkward. I think he just wants to back off. I think we want to back off in general. To our allies here. Do a full retreat. Choke points are not very effective against Forsaken anyways. But the open field is also scary. You want to fight behind choke points though, I think. Because they get in their own way a lot with swapping and stuff. But we need to make sure that he does not hit us. And right now he doesn't have any other targets. So I think the actual way to do this is back off in this direction. Flip him up here. And he wants to move, so he cannot be grabbed. He's the only one not stalwart. And he wants to get the hell out of here too. We're just sacrificing a bunch of villagers here. Won't. Alright, he's very open now. He cannot do anything. So you might as well punch him. Alright. What was your strongest? Is against polearms and armor? He is neither. We can smack him really hard though. I think one blood strength is fine here to get rid of him. And we still want to kill this guy. But can we though? He goes on 2. Not really, but he will go over to... he has a lot of HP. He will go over to the hunter. Or to the villager. 1, 2, 3... yeah, he will go to the villager and smack him. So we don't actually have to concern ourselves with him for right now. He has 700 HP. But he can move. We can grab him, but we don't want to grab him right now. Grab him here. And he wants to join again. He's fine here. Probably not behind the javelin here. Nah, he should be okay here. Okay, yeah, it makes more sense. Alright. I'll have a good shot at him. Holy moly, he's so dead. We blood strength here and kill him. Alright. Big guy out of the game. So if we do this, he's gonna be immobilized here. And he will hit me for sure, but he only hits for 170. So that's not a big deal. I kinda like that. I could also swap, go here, flip him. Yeah, I like that. And I can also pull him in. When do you go in 6? So he has murdering crits. Murdering sense right now. He will kill anything he gets a backstab on. Anything. So if I grab him here, it's not really gonna help me, right? Not really. He wants to hit something with a polearm or armor. But there's not much left, so he's gonna hit anything he gets on. Probably this guy. Yeah, let's do this. He goes here, he enables backstabs on this guy, and also kills him. Well, yeah. And he's also dying. Defender working yet? Hey, what's up, PvT? You mean the Forsaken Defender? I actually don't have one. I decided to play without one, just because, well, I had 3 starting Forsaken characters I could choose from, and he didn't make my top 3. And also, I don't like shielding as much. I don't know. I dislike it. It makes an immune unit and all. I basically think it's too strong and too broken, so I don't use it. And if you... do we still have a defender here? No, we can't inspect one right now. But if you think at what he does, he basically only has protector and shielding, and nothing else. He doesn't even have dash. So, without shielding, he does nothing. Even if he gets 5 absorptions, he just doesn't do anything. So I didn't take him in the beginning. I took Axeman, Berserker, and... oh, Defender. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I'm talking nonsense. You're talking about Defender, not Shield Bearer. I'm sorry. The Defender? Yeah, he does something. He's not so bad. I gave him pushing crits and immobilizing crits. And he's kind of like a worse bounty hunter in some sorts and a better bounty hunter in others. Bounty hunter has first strike and is stronger in controlling melee opponents, but he has preemptive strike and deflector, which is better in some sorts. I guess bounty hunter also has preemptive strike, but he has deflector, which is not bad. He can deflector is very situational and you can not always use it, but it's very good at moving into um, very heavy areas with snipers. Like here, everyone else who would move up here would be shot a couple of times, but he can just walk up here and not care. He's pretty solid, I would say. Especially with 5 absorptions, you can do a lot of builds with him. He's not bad, he's not great. I think a bounty hunter still has things over him. Just because of first strike. First striking, then pushing them back and denying the attack is very strong. So it's not surprising, right? But yeah, I totally thought you meant shield bearer, not defender, for some reason. I don't know. My brain works in mysterious ways. Hey, I deflected. Let's go. Yo, what's up, Symmetry? Feels good, man. I get backstabs here, right? Yeah. I totally have to review why I didn't get backstabs the last time. Let's give him doubles here. This is not very effective. Just because he deals percentage HP damage and Sniper didn't have a lot of HP. But, I mean, can't really complain about a freebie. He only does things when he gets to backstab. Wow. He's deflecting for him all the time, huh? So, how many attacks do we have on him? We really want to separate them so they don't get Forsaken Wrath. Pretty sure we can kill him. Also, what's really cool about the Defender is Bounce House. So I call Bounce House the thing you do when you have pushing crits and you backstab. So he hits him, then he pushes him, and he retaliates. And a real Bounce House is when you have another pushing crits here, and you just crit them to death and push them around and hit them like 3 times each. That's really cool if you have it. We shouldn't need to, right? He has an extra hit, so he can save his Man Splitter here. Save his stun. We played this very conservatively. And didn't take any risks whatsoever. Mainly because it's my first fight after a while. And I didn't really want to die, basically. Give him a lead. Lead should be enough. Not sure that's even worth my attack, but hey, we did it anyways. They get a lot of oof. I thought they would kill him. They got a lot of Forsaken Wrath, but I still have all my Angel Spects intact, so I'm not very concerned. Just a little bit. That's the first time I see this. So Angel's Pact was changed. Hell yeah. To automatically unlock at level 15. So you can still unlock it before with the usual conditions, but if you don't have it by level 15, it just gets unlocked. And I suggested this to David, and I'm so glad he did it. It's such a pain to farm Angel's Pact. It's my least favorite part of the game. And also, if you pick someone up at like zone 3 or 4, if you don't have an immortal relic, it just gets very hard to unlock. Just because everything one-shots you. Everything does so much damage that you actually have to use a specific build just to unlock Angel's Pact. and it gets a real pain. So this is the first time I see it. He just hit level 15, so he gets it. That's so nice. No, of course. I forgot about that. Yeah, he's level 15 now. I see you chilling in Wizard V8 while we were starving for Urtuk. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I tried it. First, first of all, it was very hard to make work. Like, had to do some shenanigans to actually make it to run it. And then sometimes it still crashes. Like, you build your team in the starting section, and then you hit start, and then the game crashes, just like gone, and you're on your desktop. And then I did it, and then I went into it, and I don't know. Wizard V8 is cool. It's just my favorite. Uh, my favorite game is Might and Magic 6. I love Might and Magic 6. I played through it multiple times already, and every playthrough is like 30 to 40 hours. So you know, and a game has to be really good if it's in the same genre. Like if it does the same thing as Might and Magic 6, it has to be really good for me to play it. And Wizardry 8 is okay, it's not bad. Maybe it gets even better, but I didn't really feel it. Can I be the monk, please? But you're still the monk. That's still you. See? I came here for Angel's Pact farming, unsubbed, unfollowed. Wait, you're not even subbed. Why do you hate Monster Train? I find it enjoyable. I don't hate Monster Train. But I'm not a big fan. I don't know. Not my type of game. I like Slay the Spire. I like card game thingies quite a bit, but Monster Train, I wasn't really a big fan. I don't know. I can't really say why. I don't really know why. I'm trying to learn Paradox games lately, sitting in Hearts of Iron 4. Huh. I heard the name before, but it doesn't like. I don't really know what that is. Let's get an improviser. I think we're building one. We're not doing the second for sure. Here's it right now, right? Yeah, level 6. We have like 400 life essence. It's pretty nice. He needs agility really badly. Well, he needs stamina really badly. He has 2 absorptions, right? Yeah. I'm not sure what he wants to absorb. Not the improviser. We're building this to level 10. And most likely he will not keep it. It will go to someone else. Also, Delirium is now an extractable mutator. So, probably Delirium 10 or something on him later on. And, or Reflexive Skin. Stuff like that. Alright. Let's go into a Forsaken Fortress. We've warmed up. We have Savagery still injured, but he has Angel's Pact and the Relic, so he should be fine. Let's do it. Monk is injured again? I mean, not again, still. What are other Paradox games, PP Killer? Maybe I recognize some of them. Alright, we have 4 snipers. We have not many elites, we have this guy. So for some reason, it's still this way. The quests on the world map are produce much harder enemies than like level wise, I think, than villages or fortresses. We just fought an elite berserker, and he hit for 560 or something, or 530. It was something with 500. Now we come in here, we have an elite berserker, and he hits for 338. That's a significant difference, especially considering berserker duelist and him hitting twice, right? So it's like a difference of 400 damage, which is quite substantial. The other thing worth noting is this guy does not have a strong versus. You can always tell by their flag if they have a strong versus or this thing, which symbolizes the revenge thingy. So once he dies, another unit will spawn to revenge him. I'm not sure about this mechanic, by the way. It's like, yeah, it's pretty awkward. Right. We start here. We could also consider starting here. Oil is less of a concern now. And also if we move in here, the oil will stop. We would have to move in quite far. I'm not sure about this fortress anymore, about this layout. Another thing I've done successfully before is park my grabby guy here, and he has insane reach. The problem is he is no stalwart himself. Man, we really need one more stalwart, huh? It's really bad that we don't have one. He cannot sit here if he doesn't have stalwart. Well, how many X guys do they have? One? I could start over here. I could do a two-front tactic. Interesting. I've never thought about that before. But where would he have to go to grab him? Here, right? Yeah, he needs to be here or here to actually get to him. Well, he doesn't have to stand there from the beginning. He can start here and sit here for a turn, and then we pull him, then we wait his first turn, and then he moves in here. But he can get a lot of grabs off this way. He could also sit here on the spikes. No, he cannot grab over pits then. But he can stand here, and he just takes the oil hits. Like, he gets oil here, but he just takes it. He doesn't care. It's only 10% now, and he has, I think, Flesh Eater. Yeah. So every time he grabs, he heals for 40% of his HP, so he just doesn't care about oil. So he sits here, and our plan is to kill half of them before reinforcements arrive to disable them. Or maybe even move in once we killed enough. So we can do this. We split up our DPS here. He goes over here, he has more room to maneuver and backstab. And he sits here. And they are like pulling one or two on every side. I've never done this before, I'm kinda interested to see, just to see if it works. EU4 CQ Victoria. Oh, it's Europe Universalis or something, right? I've heard that before. Crusader Kings 2, one of the best games ever made. Interesting. I have to look it up at some point. I'll probably pick up CQ3 one day. Don't ever pre-order cause the games need to be played about 4 to 5 years after the release. That sounds like Civ games. Like Civilization games, when they came out, they were pretty bad. Also, Civ 5 was pretty bad when it came out. Also, Civ 6 was pretty bad when it came out. But then they get like a bunch of DLC stuff and things like that. And eventually they get good games, right? They have two. One is beside the Archer. Oh yeah, good call. I have to keep an eye on him. Alright, let's try this. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, we can also retreat if like the fight goes bad or something. So he's gonna be pulling here. He's gonna be pulling here just because he can. Alright, let's try it. I'm always up for new tactics, and I think there have been enough changes for new tactics. I'm pretty sure the old one still works with like 2 retreats or something, or maybe even 1 retreat, but I want to find something better. I'm pretty sure we pull him here already, and he comes here or here, and both are pullable from there, so there's no real reason to move. Same deal here, on a stalwart, so we cannot be pulled in. I think this is good enough. And he does not want to go here, there's no reason to. Berserkers dueling it out. Alright, alright. That's kind of funny. This guy, the Berserker, he was here just a second ago, but then everyone else moved and suddenly he's at the end of the line again. Civ 5 was horrible at release, but we can rate it a brand new one. Yeah. Civ 5 is pretty fun. Civ 6, yeah. I actually don't own Civ 6, so I just saw like playthroughs and stuff, but eh. Or like games. The modern game industry does that, yeah. Like they just push out games most of the time, and then they sell you DLC to fix them. It feels pretty bad. There's not much going on here. We have to kill Shieldbearer first. Just because he has Protector. We don't have any manipulation here. We cannot pull him or anything. So we don't have backstabs whatsoever. We could go here and then we have backstabs next turn. That's probably a thing. He's strong versus though, so he should die pretty quickly. So he goes here and he grabs. But I'm pretty sure he ends up here and not in the pit. But he goes here and he flips right. Yeah, for sure. So there's no reason for him to hit. He actually just goes. I want to be out of range of this one for sure. Do another one? Sure. Strong versus armor. Oh my fucking god. I hate my life. If I jumped there, he wouldn't have preemptive struck me, but since it's me, and preemptive strike is a thing, you know. So, I want to get him away. He's the only scary thing for him standing here. Because he could, like, if he stands here, he gets here and he pulls me into the pit, which is not acceptable. So I want to get him away and control him so he can actually be here. Oh, he can do this. Nice. Haha, denied. Oh my fucking god. That's packed. That's a model. Jesus. That was a lot of damage. Alright. Savage is gonna die. Ah, don't worry. He has a lot of healing now. And he can just jump out. He could also jump here and flip. Man, that's so greedy. He has no crit anymore. He still has a lot of damage. He wants his crit back. That was a round strike. If he goes here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. He hits me already. That's fine. He can take some punishment. Right. He needs to jump out here, and he needs to block for him. I think all we want to do here is like gracefully retreat and pick them off in the meantime. Like grab them over as much as we can. And then we need like backup. So he just goes here, I'm pretty sure. And he jumps over here to this spot. Where he is very safe. Like there's nothing that can touch him. The other guy has not moved yet, so there's no threat of him getting pulled, which is good. Yeah, he has lots of healing. That's fine, we knew that. Oof. Does he have angels? Oh, he pushes him back. Get fucked. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. But the Berserker Duelist retaliation actually was a crit. Then he pushes him back and immobilizes him. And he doesn't get his second crit. Nice. This is exactly how Bounty Hunter works. With the exception that the Bounty Hunter would still be at full HP because he wouldn't have taken the first hit. But at least his bonus damage is lower now. So that's something. Does he have any built-in healing? I don't think so. He has Rage though. That's something. His Rage is now active. Does he have Angels? I don't think he does. What level is he? 13. Yeah, he has no Angels. So he has to be careful. I found something about grab so he can realize where it's gonna land. Okay. It seems that grab prioritizes hexes in the left and right as the destination rather than other hexes. In the left and right as the destination. That grab prioritizes hexes in the left and right as the destination rather than hexes. So I pulled this guy before, right? And he landed in the pit. Oh, I see what you mean. As from grab and die. So it prioritizes hexes to the exact left and to the exact right from me, is what you meant. So when I grab him, it prioritizes the thing left to me. Because it came from grab and die. Interesting. Has to test that out more. Maybe. He wants to be... Well... How much damage do they do? 183. How much would oil do to me? Oil is 105. Does that kill me? He is immobilized right now. I'm just thinking if I can avoid those archer shots. I don't think I have to though. He just heals it back up. But, I mean, if I can, I should. He then goes over and hits me. And I cannot get backstabs. I think that's a bad idea. Let's care about oil a little and stand here. Right. He's our MVP right now. Can grab him or him. Doesn't not really matter. Alright. Grabby guy is on the way. Maybe I should have cared. Yo, what's up, Kale? What the hell are these emotes and abominations? Wait, what do you mean? It has flowers on it. Oh yeah, you can yeah. You can unlock the emotes with your channel points. You can unlock a random sub emote or choose an emote for 480. That should be very inexpensive, right? And then you can modify it. I think that's what Kale just did. Gave him flowers. So if you do that, you can spam it for, I don't know for how long. I think a day or something, or more or less. My 24 hours? Yeah, there you go. So, since I know a couple of people have like a lot of points saved up, that should be a decent way to use them. That was his round strike, huh? Holy moly, healed to full. How are you doing, Kale? It's been a while. Hope you're well. 1, 2, 3. Here's a throw here, and here's a grab here. He still heals pretty heavily, but then I open him up to this one, also to this one. I think 1, 2, 3, 4 swap hit. I don't think I can do that. Let's just kill him the old-fashioned way. They have no bash though, and also I'm stalwart, so it wouldn't even matter. So I can just be here. That's fine. He's just here to block anyways. And he just wants to be in range. If he gets hit by 130 damage shield bearer, he doesn't care. So that's fine. Wah. I'm not sure what that sound was, but that's how I felt right there. Hey, what's up, Pistol? So he has more HP, but he goes before, so it's more sensible to kill him. Enemy reinforcements will arrive soon. Yeah. He's immobilized for 1 turn. It was 18 in the beginning. Let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. We killed 7. We need to kill 3 more. 2 more. I think it's exactly half. So if we kill 2 more, the reinforcements will be disabled. So there's a chance we take this in one go. I think the killing 2 more part is here. He just goes here and throws him, and he will just get grabbed over. I have to be very careful about this one. He can just go here and grab me in the pit. I'm pretty sure we want to get out of this position, like especially with the archers, right? Yeah. Can we kill him? Yeah. No. We need a second attack to kill him, and he will block the second attack with Protector. So while we can jump him, it will almost kill him, and our second hit, our extra hit will trigger, but the extra hit will get absorbed by him. We will only kill him if we jump exactly from here, from this side, like here. We will still be in range from of those 2 and of those 3. So we take a lot of punishment, but he has some... No, he's not the one with Immortal Relic. We can still do this later on. I think we can unrange him for 1 turn after his immobilization wears off, so let's not do that yet. That's his pack. Alright. He goes here and throws him. Or can he throw? No. We cannot get him close enough. I spent 1k cookies for 3 of those. Yeah, that's fine. Um, it's cool if you have access to them. I don't really care if like I don't really care if it encourages people to sub or not. I don't. I don't know. I just want to have emotes basically, like any emotes. So that works out quite well. I can do this daily. Yeah. I'm glad, honestly. I can even lower the price. I don't. I don't mind. I like you. I like for everyone to have those emotes. It will slow down my villager only run. Yeah, that's my evil plot. That's what I was aiming for. Hmm. I think we want to get out of this. Like, we spent a lot of resources already. He has no pacts, no immortal. Is this a retreat tile? Yeah. I think we're out of this. Mainly because he needs to move or he will be grabbed into this. Can he do this? He goes here and throws him, then he goes. He does 500-ish damage. He has 800 HP. He goes in 9. He goes here, swap, here, swap, hit. 430. That's still okay. We are out in 10. Yeah, he's on a retreat tile. He just moved there. Yeah, we're out in 10. So, double check, because he dies if I'm wrong. Like, he dies. We go here, we throw him. He's removed. Yeah, 8. He goes on 4. He hits me for a bit more because he has flagrant. How much do you hit him for? 124. This should be okay. Where do you go? You go here, I think. No. You have to be safer. I think he tanks this guy and then he goes here and swaps here. If he goes 1, 2, 3 swap to tank this guy. Oh, we don't have to care about him, do we? Because we're out in 10. Okay. That's not bad. I think we can do this. He just goes in here. Yeah, he could still tank the 130 from this guy. So that was correct. If we go here... Yeah, we can pull him. So there's a chance we finish this, but there's also a chance he dies and he dies and he dies. So let's not. Let's do it in 2. That's why Yurik hasn't been streaming, can't earn cookies that way. Exactly. That's my master plan. The underground necros have grown more powerful, man. They will be a real problem. What are those? Hostile Swamper worshippers. Yeah, it's fine. Never thought about it this way. Alright. Easy peasy, right? We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. As soon as we kill 5, they are sent no more reinforcements. I kind of like the double side strategy. I did not like the like the Blood Knight is very strong for this because he's very self-sufficient, but the Berserker is not. He needs setup. Like, he only has Bloodlust 2 for healing, and if he cannot hit things anymore, if he cannot stay in the fight, then he needs someone to set him up, like to feed him a kill basically. And if nobody can do that, then he's kind of screwed and useless. So he's not very self-sufficient. So maybe we send him over here together with the assassin. The assassin is not very good at this though, because he bleeds and bleeding doesn't give him kill credit. We still do this though. I like that. Yeah, let's do this. That's fine. Where's the pulling guy? Here. Okay. I kinda like this setup. Oh, fuck me. I didn't mean to stay in range here. He's gonna tank it anyway, right? Let's see if this is enough. This should be fine to pull. And he's staying here. Yeah. That wasn't ideal. But he is vigorous, he has good healing. Get fucked. We cannot grab him, so we actually have to kill him, so let's trigger the beating. Yeah. He has to die. We can go here and throw him and set up backstabs. And then he swaps Fear, and he has pushing crits, and he gets another attack on him. So he hits him 3 times with backstabs. I think that's enough. If not, then we might be in trouble here. Oh my god. Alright, we're in trouble. But... Really? I was about to say, but we can push him in there. But... He hit us 52% twice. Fuck this guy. Holy shit. Alright. Tough luck. At least he's immobilized. So we don't get super punished for it by being backstabbed. But holy shit, that's annoying. Alright. Ow. That hurt a little. Just a tiny bit. But what? Everyone keeps saying Hunter Urtuk, is he really that strong? Yes, he is. Full glass cannon, exactly. So... I'm just thinking about it, because I played Hunter Urtuk before Delirium was an extractable thing. Right now you can get Delirium from... Like, you can extract Delirium, and it goes up to 5 Delirium charges, which is super OP. So, the idea behind Urtuk Hunter is that either he high rolls Delirium and you win the game off of it, or you have... Well, not or. You always have a priest with him, so he supplies infinite Aegis to him. So, you build him full glass cannon, no vitality at all. He ends up with like 200 health or something stupid. Then you give him Masochist. Masochist has also been nerfed in the meantime, and crossbow damage has been nerfed. So a lot of nerfs have hit him, but he should still be strong. So you get Masochist, you start with 40% HP now from Delirium. It could be lower, like it can be lowered by walking through spikes, because spikes go through Delirium. And they're percentage based HP, so they will never kill you. So you walk through 2 spikes, and that's minus 30. So you have 10% HP, which gives you a huge boost from Masochist. It used to be 90% more damage, now it's 45% more damage. Then you have Rage, which gives you plus speed and a free crit every turn. And then you most likely want a Shaman with it, if you can like find one. If not, then bad luck. But if you can find one, then you berserk your hunter, and then he just kills things. Like he actually murders whole armies by himself. So the idea is that between Angel's Pact and Delirium and Aegis, he survives the whatever they can throw at him in the beginning. Like, it used to be 3 Delirium charges and then 2 Angel's Pact charges. Then usually you can throw 2 Aegis on him. So he has 7 hits he can take before he actually dies. And in 7 hits, he has so much damage that he takes out every ranged user in the entire field. It depends a little bit on his like strong versus traits, but even without strong versus, he has so much damage that he just kills like all the ranged units, and then he just cleans up house. I did a playthrough. I don't know. It was long ago. I don't know if it's on YouTube or not, but I did a playthrough with a hunter, and he just solo carried fights, and it was really stupid. So yes, Urtuk hunter very strong. I can go bleeding acid on him. Acid. Oh my god, I wanna puke. And immobilized. Still strong, although not as OP. Yeah. Also, Hunter has Bear Trap in the beginning. Bear Trap is very strong against Forsaken, by the way. Bear Trap is like the prime ability against Forsaken. It's a ranged, it's a ranged immobilize for 2 turns, wherever you want it. So, what counters Forsaken and the Lightfoot focus swap thingy is controlling them. As soon as someone is immobilized, you cannot swap with them anymore. So by just like, I'm here, right? And let's say this is a fresh fortress fight, and there are 18 people. I just throw 2 bad traps here, and suddenly they cannot like foot swap on me anymore. And then I just murder them. That's very strong against them. Yeah, I'm not sure how strong Urtuk Hunter is anymore, but it used to be super broken. So what do we do here? I don't think we want to go in here. I think we want Defender Guy to handle this eventually. He still has a crit, so he just pushes him in here. He probably goes over and flips him at the cost of both his Angel's Pact and his Immortal, and then he jumps out, and then like he's gone from the fight. And not just those Angel's Pacts, right? Because they get 2 shots. They have no chance of triggering Snipe here, and he's immobilized and he cannot reach. 1, 2, 3, 4 swap. He cannot swap anymore because he will be gone. So that's just his Angel's Pact. That's pretty perfect. So he has no use here right now. He will go. So this is taken care of. Those are still free. There's no need to go in here. Let's just sit here. As I said, like he doesn't concern himself with those 2, so he just goes around, goes on him next turn. He does this. He does this. He takes 1 angels. He cannot reach 2 angels. I thought Footman is. Are you sure he will get a chance to jump out? Yeah. He still has Immortal Relic. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They shoot up to this line, so let's stand here. Maybe it's not a good idea to give him Forsaken Wrath, but it should be fine. Walk in here or walk over here? I can pull them, right? No, I cannot pull them from here. I could pull him there though, if I wanted to. Or here. Let's walk in. What can he do? He can still make use of Immortal Relic. I think he wants to. He goes here and he flips him, so he can finish him off with a crit and pushing crits, and he hits him again. That should be enough. He is guaranteed to live to his next turn with Immortal Relic, and then he heals for half his HP, and then he jumps here. So we're fine to do this. There's Immortal. We got him. Just walk in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow. Ow. That's kinda rude. Enemy unit and reinforcements will arrive soon. Bonked. Alright, reinforcements disabled. He has no more packs, so he wants to stay out of this. Let the defender clean this up. He had snipe, huh? Right, he has no more immortals, so let's get him out of here as well. We have to be careful about sniping. 30% to move in here. I don't think he does much. Let's leave him out of there. Haha, deflected. It's important to grab them. 4 8s. He cannot grab there, but he can grab this one. Won't. That's not very good against all, but whatever. Alright. Wait, where's my grab? Wait, why did my turn end? Oh, he was out of breath. Alright. My bad. He sniped me. Son of a gun. Yeah. He mansplit last time, right? So that makes sense. Debated. Get him. 5, 6. I can 5 to 9. I cannot grab him here, but I can grab him from this one, I think. I'm not sure if I can grab around this. Let's find out. Nope. Wait, he could mansplit again. Oh. Oh, shoot. No, he cannot get there. I can grab him now though, because he moved. I want to say that's intentional, but not really. Alright, easy cleanup. Not sure why I moved down from the high ground, but hey. I'm pretty sure if you change my character to say Blood Knight, then Blood Knight starts to have low HP each fight. Nah, that's not your name. I don't think so. Like, it's just, well, you have very low HP right now. I think you have 850 HP or something with the injury modifier. So you have like the lowest HP on the field, so that you're the natural target. And on top of that, um, you're the one who wants to jump in all the time, and you're like our front line. So it just makes sense that they focus you a lot, but that's why you have the relic, right? And in this fight, you like while you got low, you were in no actual danger of dying. Like it was all very calculated. He wants to have some more stem. Um, Defender. Same actually. Build the improviser. Are we building a brilliant mind? We took one in the beginning, right? Are we building this? Like, who do we give it to? Maybe. Like, maybe he goes for brilliant mind build at some point. He still has one absorption. This will be Lightfoot. So, yeah, let's build one. We have a lot of spare essence. And this is level 6 already then. Decent. Calculated? Uh-huh. It was calculated though. Right? I explained it before it happened. But we have a shield bearer and a sniper. Yeah. They're so cheap. 33 trillion. Holy fuck. Get the lifestone, nice. No provoke. Hmm. Provoke is actually pretty useful. I'm kind of considering provoke. What is our flesh eater at? Level 9. So it would be kind of a waste to use the lifestone. We still have 14 turns until 14 battles until we absorb Slash Eater. And one battle until he absorbs Strong Body. Man, it's about time. Do I have a second one? No. Hmm. I think we keep this then for the next Slash Eater. What other options would there be? Hmm. This is a level 8 Sharp Eyes. We could max out. Yeah, let's max out the Sharp Eyes. That's a bit of a waste, but you know. I really want this to be at 100. This is a really uh, this is a really big deal for me to rely on this and not hope for the 80% or 90% chance to happen. So this was not a great upgrade. I would not recommend doing this. It's just like my personal thing.